A scorching desert sun beats down on a solitary figure seated calmly beneath a withering tree, his skin weathered, his eyes serene despite the barren land around him. Dust swirls in the still air as he raises a quiet prayer, body and spirit unbroken by years of hardship. This is Ayyub, known for his unwavering patience and faith in the face of unimaginable trials.
His story teaches us about resilience when life feels hardest. Let's begin. Faith is something many of us wrestle with today, especially when faced with loss, illness, or hardship that seems relentless. The ancient story of Prophet Ayyub, or Job, shines through millennia to speak directly to these challenges. He lived over 3,000 years ago in the arid lands near present-day Syria or northeastern Palestine, descended from the honorable lineage of Prophet Ibrahim and being the nephew of Prophet Yaqub. Imagine vast, endless stretches of desert and fertile plains dotted with lush grazing lands. A land brimming with prosperity and life. Ayyub was a wealthy man, blessed with expansive lands full of thriving cattle, countless servants tending to his estate, and a large, loving family. The sound of livestock lowing, the murmur of servants, and the warmth of a bustling household formed the rhythm of his daily life. Chosen by Allah to be a prophet, Ayyub dedicated himself to preaching the oneness of God, urging his people to do good and avoid evil. His voice was calm yet resolute, his example a living demonstration of devotion. As his followers grew, so did his responsibilities, but then the greatest test came. One by one, calamities struck. Raiders stole his wealth, killing many servants. A roof collapsed, killing his children, and to cap it all, he was afflicted with a severe illness that covered his body with painful sores and ulcers. The disease was so unbearable that even worms appeared on his wounds, a detail mentioned in sacred texts to underline the depth of his suffering. But what makes his story stand apart is not just the pain he endured, but how he faced it, with unwavering patience, gratitude, and faith. Despite enduring mockery from neighbors and even false friends who accused him of sin leading to his condition, he never once cursed his fate or abandoned his belief in Allah's mercy. Only his wife, Rahima, remained steadfast by his side, caring for him tenderly. He praised Allah even for the worms falling from his sores, embodying a spiritual surrender so complete it defies human understanding. Patience, or sabr, is the first teaching deeply embedded in Ayyub's narrative. It isn't passive resignation, but an active endurance fueled by hope and trust. In modern life, where instant gratification rules and suffering feels unbearable at times, Ayyub's example calls us to hold fast, trusting that pain has a purpose and that endurance opens the door to eventual healing. Years passed. Finally, Ayyub called out in a simple yet profound prayer recorded in the Quran. "Harm has afflicted me, and you are the most merciful." This moment highlights the second teaching, the power of sincere supplication from a humbled heart. It reminds us that no matter how isolated we feel, turning to God in our most desperate moments invites divine mercy and intervention. The story tells us that Allah commanded him to strike the ground with his foot, and a spring of healing water emerged. Upon bathing, his health was restored instantly, and his skin became smooth as a child's again. The restoration extended beyond his body. Allah replaced and multiplied his family and wealth. As golden locusts rained down as a form of blessing, Ayyub gathered this wealth with humble hands, acknowledging that no matter the abundance, true fulfillment comes only from the mercy of Allah. His gratitude and humility form the third divine teaching, recognizing that blessings, whether few or many, are gifts entrusted to us by God, and our hearts must remain humble and thankful. Ayyub's journey shows us that patience is not waiting alone, but trusting, praying, and remaining humble before a divine plan that is beyond human comprehension.
He teaches that even in the darkest moments, the seed of healing and mercy lies close by, sometimes hidden beneath the surface, waiting for our faith to uncover it. This story also illustrates how sincere prayer opens paths to relief and restoration, and how true wealth is measured not by possessions, but by the grateful spirit that acknowledges the source of all blessings. If you find yourself overwhelmed by hardship, be it illness, loss, or loneliness, remember that faith is a muscle strengthened through patience. Begin today by naming one small thing you can patiently endure without complaint and dedicate that endurance as a form of prayer. Look for a moment to quietly say, "Indeed, you are the most merciful," trusting that relief and support exists even if unseen right now. If you found inspiration in this story, please hit subscribe for more lessons from the prophets and the past. Stay rooted in the wisdom of the ages.